What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we have another super realistic rebuild us today. I've been asked to do this a few times. We're doing the Indiana Pacers. Of course, before we go any further into this video, I do have to explain something real quick though. The Indiana Pacers are probably one of the most boring teams in the NBA. Not to be offensive to Pacers fans, but every time I upload anything Pacers, it is the most worst ranked video ever. Nobody seems to care about the Pacers, I guess, on YouTube. I don't know what it is. So I'm asking you right now, if you are watching this video, it would be greatly helpful if you could hit that like button. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already, just because these videos are rough sometimes when I do the Pacers, which is sometimes why I tend to stay away. But this is a very interesting rebuild we have on our hands today. To be honest, I want to go ahead and start this off with the discussion. I would love to hear what you guys think down in the comment section below of what you personally believe about the Indiana Pacers. Right now, they're 6-10. Just lost to the Detroit Pistons yesterday, and I mean, there's a ton of people out there saying this, this franchise should just blow it up or whatever. I mean, this team is full of good players. It really is. But every year, it seems like they have an injury or just something is going on, and it just never seems to click right. I imagine the Pacers could be good sometime this season. It's still pretty early in the season, I would say. But then again, what is this team really going to do once again in the postseason? Are they going to win a championship? Probably not. I don't think there's a single guy out here that you can say is should be safe here. I really don't. I do like Sabonis. He should be one of the more safer players, but I wouldn't mind trading him today. I honestly wouldn't mind trading anyone on this roster. We're basically probably going to be blowing it up, ideally. Other than Chris Duarte, who is already 24 years old coming into the league. I'm going to keep him, most likely, obviously, but everyone else, they got to watch out. But for this first season, we're going to go ahead and probably simulate to the trade deadline. I usually just simulate through the whole regular season, but I actually want to simulate to the trade deadline and actually see actually, you know what I forgot to do? And I'm going to go ahead and fix this. I think I forgot to use real life injuries because I know TJ Warren's actually out in real life and stuff like that. So I'm going to fix that. But other than that, we're going to go ahead, simulate this first season. Might stop at the trade deadline. Have to maybe make some trade the trade deadline and start this rebuild process for this Indiana Pacers team. Additionally, today's video is sponsored by Prize Picks, which is a DFS player props app that's matching up to a $100 deposit when you use my code Crushables. Let me show you. Prize Picks is a DFS app where you're literally facing no one other than the numbers. You're just facing the projections. Let me show you some of my past entries. So on this one, I decided to do a power play where I decided to bet the over on Rudy Gobert and Harrison Barnes. The power play was able to 3 times my money, and Rudy Gobert and Harrison Barnes were both able to hit, which mounted me to $150. On this one, I did a flex play with LaMelo, Fred VanVleet, Joe Harrison, Gordon Hayward. Unfortunately, Joe Harris was only 3 points off. If he literally hit one of his threes, I would have walked away with $100. So unfortunate, but that's just what happens. But I didn't walk away with nothing, as I was still able to win $32 after only betting 21. So I didn't walk away with nothing. So you can decide whether or not you want to do flex plays or power plays. Feel free to use my link in the description. Of course, you can always ask me on Twitter if you have any questions, and use my code Crushables when you sign up. So right now, we are currently not a good team in the Eastern Conference, so I went ahead and made this trade up at the trade deadline. TJ Warren's an expiring contract, averaging around 15 points per game. Draymond Lamb is also inserted this trade, who's also on a 1-year deal. So there's 2 guys that are going to be walking in the offseason. We can walk away with a 2026 first-round pick, Moses Brown, Dwight Powell, and Reggie Bullock. Obviously, Reggie Bullock and Dwight Powell is not really what we're making this trade for. It's for that first-round pick in Moses Brown, who I think obviously could be a huge part of this Pacers team's future. So that's why we're doing this trade. We're getting a very young center and a future first-round pick that could become very good for us one day. And of course, the Dallas Mavericks are getting some help for Luka Doncic. So we're going to go ahead and make this trade, and that's the only trade we're doing the trade deadline. I did want to make a big move, but I think I'm going to wait till the offseason in order to do that. So for that, now that gives us TJ McConnell at the point guard, of course, Malcolm Brogdon, Caris LeVert, Sabonis, Miles Turner, Moses Brown is here now, Chris Duarte, Torrey Craig, and Dwight Powell. Obviously, we took on Reggie Bullock's contract and stuff like that, but other than that, I feel good about the trade we just made. Walked away with some young pieces and a first-round pick, so feel good about that. Other than that, again, I'm not going to trade Miles Turner or Sabonis or Caris LeVert here just yet. I think I'm going to wait actually till the offseason to make some kind of big move. There was a guy, obviously, the Pacers were interested in, and obviously there's a weird thing going on, as we all know, down the street. So I am going to try to maybe make that trade in the offseason, see if it's available. But other than that, it does suck to see Chris Duarte cold, because obviously he's been pretty nice. So 10 points per game, though, 40%. So that's cool to see at least. But other than that, let's go ahead and just celebrate the rest of the season. We should be a bad team. But we can go ahead and use that lottery pick and, of course, other things to improve this team and see what we can make happen here. So finishing up as the 12th seed in the East obviously is going to lead to the demise of this Pacers roster. There's no reason to really run this back. I mean, we obviously thought Rick Carlisle being the head coach was going to improve things, but at least in 2K it has not. So of course we're definitely, you know, headed towards a rebuild this offseason. So 22 points from Malcolm Brogdon, 20 from Karis LeVert, 18 for Sabonis, and 12 from Miles Turner, 11 from Chris Duarte. Like I said, no one's really safe other than probably like Moses Brown and Duarte. Everyone else is very, very much available. So we'll kind of see what we can make happen in the offseason, obviously. But if we go ahead and take a look, we got the Philadelphia 76ers winning the championship in 7 games. Obviously, it doesn't make a ton of sense for the move I'm about to do in the offseason that I'm going to try to pull off. I'm going to try to get Ben Simmons. Let's just go ahead and throw it out there, because the Pacers were interested in Ben Simmons, and obviously it didn't like happen or anything like that. But if we could up the offer a little bit and show how desperate we are to Philadelphia, we could maybe get like a franchise player. I don't know, man. I feel like, you know, Ben Simmons would be definitely better than what they have, I guess, in a way. So I think that would be a nice acquisition to have. I know some people feel a certain way about Ben Simmons, but for me, I still like Ben Simmons. I still think he's a really good player. We have the 9th pick in the draft, so nothing crazy that's going to help us out immediately. But yeah, that's basically what I'm going to try to pull off this offseason, is getting Ben Simmons to Indiana. So with that, I also kind of question like Domantas Sabonis being here. Is Sabonis and Ben Simmons that great of a fit? I don't think so. So it's going to be kind of weird. I usually tend to keep Sabonis in Pacers videos, but today I might get different. I might trade Ben Simmons, or not Ben Simmons, if I can even get him anyway. I might trade Sabonis. It's going to be weird because I usually don't do that, but I'm just trying to be, you know, a little different. So let's go to the draft, and on draft night, of course, we're going to try to execute that trade. Obviously, Philadelphia just won a championship, but in real life, I don't think Ben Simmons is going to play a single game for Philadelphia, but who knows, man? That whole thing is just still a mess out there. So I am going to try to grab him here. I'm going to offer whatever I can, try to get Ben Simmons to Indiana. I think that's going to be something that's going to help us out as far as our rebuild in the future. 25 years old, kind of on the same timeline as Chris Duarte as well, kind of matches up similar. And then Miles Turner would actually not be too terrible of a fit next to Ben Simmons. So maybe keeping Miles Turner might be in our best interest as well, as far as having a center play next to Ben Simmons. So let's go ahead and see what we can do as far as making a trade happen for Ben Simmons. So I'm going to start the trade off with Malcolm Brogdon and Karis LeVert, 2 guys that could come in and immediately help Joel Embiid, obviously. So just like that, I'm going to go ahead and offer this. And wow, that's all it took. I did not expect them to accept that right away. But hey, they did. So just like that, the Philadelphia 76ers finally let go of Ben Simmons. They let him go. We traded Karis LeVert and Malcolm Brogdon, 2 guys that, like I said, could go to Philadelphia. And then you have a lineup of what would it be? Malcolm Brogdon, Karis LeVert, Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle, Joel Embiid. That, you know, that's an interesting team out east. So I'm going to also move Simmons to probably power forward, I would say. I think power forward is probably the best position for him to play, or small forward would be too bad either. Obviously, like I said, we could keep Sabonis and kind of see, you know, maybe make it work, but I don't know, man. I just question the fit between Sabonis and Ben Simmons. Or yeah, I mean, I just have to say, I think Sabonis probably would be the guy to trade here, just because we did just get Ben Simmons. Miles Turner is going to fit decently next to Ben Simmons, so I'm going to probably leave him here. And then everyone else, obviously, we'll just kind of, you know, figure it out as we go. But a Domantas Sabonis trade is something I usually do not do. So what the hell am I going to do with that? I'm not totally sure, but I'm ready to move forward with Ben Simmons, Miles Turner as my front court. Of course, got Moses Brown as well. And of course, Chris Duarte in the back court. And we'll kind of see what else we can get to pair up with Chris Duarte, as we still have our 9th pick in the draft as well. So before we think about a possible Domantas Sabonis trade, like I said, we could technically go forward with Ben Simmons, Sabonis, and Miles Turner all playing together. I just don't know, man, whether I want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and draft our point guard here, though, in JD Davidson. I think that's going to be a huge acquisition of this team, a guy that could maybe become something for us in this draft. And we also have a 2nd round pick, which might be helpful to us, of course, in the future. So we'll go ahead and take, we got Keegan Murray on the board. I'll take him. So just like that, we'll go ahead and walk away with those 2 picks on draft night, JD Davidson and Keegan Murray. So obviously JD Davidson's kind of the young point guard now on this team, and we still have some other guys coming back, and then we still have free agency ahead of us, which I don't think we're gonna have money. So yeah, we don't have money to spend in free agency. So as it sits right now, we have JD Davidson and Chris Duarte as our backcourt as it stands right now, which I'm cool with. And then you got Keegan Murray, Reggie Bullock, and of course we could move Ben Simmons to small forward and have Ben Simmons, Sabonis, Miles Turner all run together and kind of just see how it goes. Or we could trade Sabonis for like a small forward who might fit here. That would be better. I don't know. It's definitely just kind of a search and see kind of thing. If anything makes sense, we'll go ahead and do that. If not, we run Ben Simmons at small forward. So that's kind of my next move here, is after we made that draft pick, is basically time to go get a small forward who would fit here nicely. I just don't know who that comes from, and I don't know who would want Sabonis realistically, so we're gonna have to figure out and see what's available to us. Looked in the market, and to be honest, I just couldn't really think of anything that would make sense as far as trading Sabonis away. I really couldn't think of anything that would make sense. So yeah, it's probably gonna be an awkward fit here for now. We will still continue to search. Obviously, I'm not gonna like give up on totally trading Sabonis away. Maybe we eventually trade Miles Turner, slide Sabonis to the center. I don't know. We'll do something. I'm not really sure. I love these three as the three guys we roll with for our future. But for now, I do like what we kind of have as far as Moses Brown, Dwight Powell. I think I might move Dwight Powell to power forward. Does he go up at all? Let's see. He stays the same. So we'll go ahead and move him to power forward to be our backup power forward. We'll have that. And then Moses Brown, of course, backing up Miles Turner. And then we still have like Reggie Bullock backing up Ben Simmons. But I think I wouldn't mind, of course, CJ McConnell. But I think I'm probably going to go ahead and use some money and free agency to sign like a backup wing player. So it would be fun if we got Jeremy Lamb back, but obviously we traded him, so I'm not going to do that. But we could just get like a simple veteran like Dorian Finney-Smith, or maybe it's Lou Williams, maybe it's Damian Lee, or Edmund Summer, who played in Indiana once. Actually, I think did he get hurt? I think that's what happened to him. I can't remember now. But I'll probably sign like James Ennis to a one-year deal, just something simple like that. And then Keegan Murray might get the minutes over him. I don't know. We'll just have something like that. And that's going to be kind of our only move. I mean, as far as free agency is concerned. So that's basically what we're rolling with. So just like that, we kind of have a new direction in a way. Obviously, Simmons going up 3 overall is nice. Moses Brown, 79. Sabonis, Miles Turner, and Ben Simmons. That's very, I would say it's a very weird fit. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. James Ennis, Torrey Craig, Dwight Powell. Yeah, all those guys going down overall. No surprise. So we're definitely far away from being done in this rebuild, but I feel like we're off to a decent start, so I feel pretty good about where we're at, what we're moving forward to, and I think we have a sense of direction in a way. So let's go ahead and see what our team looks at right now with this team. So it was a little bit of a shakeup. JD Davison, Chris Duarte, Ben Simmons, Sabonis, Miles Turner, Moses Brown, McConnell, Goga Badazte, and James Ennis. So I feel pretty good about that. As far as proficiency is concerned, we're 3 perimeter centric. And we can't go any higher than that. So we'll go ahead and leave it at perimeter centric. We'll go ahead and simulate the season. I think the only thing I would like to do is, of course, Ben Simmons. I'm going to boost his shot tendency up a little bit. And then Chris Duarte, I'm going to also boost up a lot. Because I want Duarte to become a beast for this team. So we'll have him, like, take some shots. It's a bonus, of course, take some shots. Miles Turner, take some shots. And then I think I'll leave it like that. So let's go ahead. Simulate season number 2 with this brand new retooled roster. Let's see how it goes. Don't really know what to expect, but let's see what happens. So if you would have told me before I simulated that season that we'd be a top 3, second seed in the East, I would have told you you're dumb. Because we're the second seed in the East. I don't know how. I mean, obviously we put together a decent roster, but Chris Duarte is how. We boosted that shot tendency. Man became an absolute legend. That's what we love to see. Most improved player. I'm sure Pacers fans love to see that. I know they love Chris Duarte. So 23 points, 3 rebounds, 40%, very efficient. So that's the reason why it became so good, obviously. Coach of the Year, Steve Kerr, Alexander Panel, Executive of the Year. The crazy thing about it is Chris Duarte, already being an experienced NBA player, obviously came in at 24 years old. This isn't totally out of the realm of possibility, so definitely love to see that. And then Giannis MVP, which we already saw. So on being first team, Luka, Stephen Curry, Giannis, Kevin Durant, Jokic. We better see Chris Duarte in here somewhere. No, we don't have him, obviously. But all defense first team, offense second team, all rookie first team, and all rookie second team. So here we go. Second seed in the East, which is obviously the total opposite of where we were last year. So 23 points from Chris Duarte, 19 from Ben Simmons, and obviously Sabonis is day-to-day. But 18.5 points. As far as the shooting is concerned, 33% from 3 from Sabonis. So he was attempting them 4. So obviously that helps. 35% from JD Davison and 37% from Miles Turner, and then 40% from Chris Duarte. So the spacing on this team was probably, it was probably pretty rough, but we can fix that. And hey, we still made it. We still made it. Spacing does not matter in 2K. And of course, the Philadelphia 76ers definitely kind of just want to take a peep at them, because we did give them a pretty interesting trade package as, Embiid, who is out 1 to 2 weeks. A broken leg. This man comes back in 1 to 2 weeks with a broken right leg. Isn't that like a season-ending injury? Like, how the hell do you come back from that? Tobias Harris, Malcolm Brogdon, Maxey, Karis LeVert. I forgot about Maxey, too. Man's been a legend. So maybe the starting five would be like Maxey, Brogdon, LeVert, Harris, and Embiid. Actually, that's kind of a nasty starting five. It's not bad. Definitely not bad around Joel Embiid. All right, here we go. Enough talk about the Philadelphia 76ers. We got the Boston Celtics to worry about. So Peyton Pritchard, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Grant Williams, Robert Williams. So is Sabonis back, by the way? He is. So we have a fully healthy lineup going into this. So still in current round against Boston, 2-0, 3-1, and we beat them in 6. And hey, we get a Philadelphia 76ers versus Indiana Pacers series. So we love it. All right, Maxey, Brogdon, this is exactly the starting 5, other than, of course, Joel Embiid. So that helps out a ton that Embiid is out, which actually he might be ready to come back in. Let's go ahead and take a look. He might be playing in game 1. He is still 1 to 2 weeks. Pulled left calf. Did he hurt himself again? This man. Okay, that helps us out a ton. Somebody current round against Philadelphia. Sabonis gets hurt. That is unfortunate. Bruised left bicep day to day. It is a new injury. How would you like to manage this? Of course, we'll go ahead and adjust accordingly. And now he's back. But hey, we still won in 7 games. We almost actually lost. Did Embiid come back in this series? I assume he did. Yes, he did. Okay, so that probably is why we got pushed to 7. So, hey, we still won, though. Ben Simmons, 33 and 10. Chris Duarte, 25. W. So now we get the Toronto Raptors in the Eastern Conference Finals. Here we go. Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent Jr., OG Anunoby, Scotty. Wow, this is going to be a tough series as well. This is definitely going to be a tough series. If we go ahead and look at the playoff stats real quick, let's see. We had 24.5 from Duarte and 22 from Ben Simmons, 21 from Sabonis. Okay, awesome stuff. Well, here we go. Denver, Minnesota, Toronto, Indiana. Let's go. Game 1. We're down 1-0. Okay. Game 2, we even it up. So we're not done just yet. 35 from Scotty Barnes, 31 from Chris Duarte. So here we go. Game 3. They're up 2-1. Can we even it up? Yes, we can. So we are not done yet. Can we win Game 5 is the question. Yes, we can. Can we make it to the NBA Finals in our second season of rebuilding this team? No, we're going to Game 7 first. So we're going to have to get a huge win on the road in Toronto in order to make this happen. So this is going to be tough. Let's see what happens. So many Game 7 in Toronto. You know, start off hot in the first quarter, but that doesn't mean anything. We're actually kind of blowing them out, and it looks like we are going to be in the NBA Finals after only 1 season of rebuilding. Chris Duarte, 42 points. This man is a legend. Okay, 25 points from Ben Simmons, 20 from Miles Turner. W all around, and we get to either face Denver or Minnesota. I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not expect this team to be this good so fast. Boosting Duarte's shot tendency was the best thing I could have ever done, I think. So Jamal Murray, Will Bard, Michael Porter, Aaron Gordon, Jokic, Jaden Hardy. Another tough series. Here we go. Game 1, we're up 1-0. Okay, here we go. 33 points from Sabonis, 30 from Jokic. Good start. Game 2, they even it up. All right, 129-99. We actually got blown out. Duarte and Sabonis were the only ones that really did anything. Everyone else just kind of fell off a cliff, apparently. So here we go. Game 3. We reset. I think, I don't really know where. Oh, we're in Denver, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to be in Denver in this game. So we split at home. Hopefully we can take one of their games here on the road. Game 3, they're up 2-1. Can we even it up? Yes, we can. So we're not done just yet. All right, Game 5 is huge. Here we go. They're down. They're up 3-2. Okay, well, here we go in Denver. So this is going to be a very tough road win, but hey, if we win this, we push them right back to Indiana in front of our home crowd into Game 7 with all the momentum in our hands. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, 2K. I know you want a Game 7. No, they don't. No, they don't. Well, we still have time to come back. It's not happening. Damn. Okay, 112 to 117. This team made it all the way to the NBA Finals, but we lost in 6 games. Okay, we have to feel pretty good. We have to feel optimistic about what just happened. So that makes me think that we should not be trading anybody. We should be bringing this core back and allowing it to develop even more. So I feel good. I really do. I was not expecting what we did. I didn't even check on JD Davison, averaging 13, and he's going to develop like crazy in the offseason as well. Duarte should get a huge boost after what he just did. So I feel good. I think we'll be just fine. I think we re-sign Miles Turner. I think we get a better bench, and we're going to be golden next season. So I feel good. We have the 27th pick in the draft, so of course we're going to go ahead and try to grab somebody who may make a rotation appearance this season. We'll see. And of course we also have a second round pick we're going to use. So we might have 2 here. I don't remember. We'll go ahead and just take Micah Pevy or however the hell you say that. So we got him. And then player options, we got these 2 coming in. Welcome. Player options, Chris Duarte, Moses Brown, Isaiah Jackson, Keegan Murray, all young players we're going to accept. Qualifying offers, go get Badot's Day. And of course, our big free agent is going to be Miles Turner, which I absolutely plan on bringing back. Go wants $11 million. I mean, of course, I'm fine with him coming back as qualifying offer. But since we had such a successful year, I don't see myself wanting to, let Miles Turner just walk. I'm not going to renounce Badot's Day, but everyone else I'm not too worried about. So, okay. Now, let's see what we got. So as far as rotational wise, TJ McConnell is solid. Reggie Bullock is now gone, so we don't have his salary to trade away. Chris Duarte, of course, can develop, I imagine. JD Davison should go up the charts a little bit too. Ben Simmons, Keegan Murray. I mean, one of these guys, Keegan Murray might develop a little bit, but I'm not sure I'm going to count on it. And then Moses Brown, of course, is going to be the guy. So what do we do? You know, we re-sign Goga Bernard stay. What do we have? So we have Osman, who we can re-sign, or we can sign in free agency. Royce O'Neal. Two solid guys, so we might do that. So small forward wise, I'm going to go ahead and sign Royce O'Neal just to be safe, just in case, you know, Keegan Murray doesn't develop like that. And then I think the only other thing I'm going to do, I do love TJ McConnell, but I know he's going to start to go down in overall. So I might throw him in like, no, I'm not going to throw anyone else with him. Kendrick Nunn in a second round pick from Cleveland. I'm going to go ahead and do that trade. So just like that, the Cavaliers take TJ McConnell. Just a simple little trade. Kendrick Nunn becomes our backup point guard. Okay, and other than that, I think maybe just a backup power forward or a backup shooting guard, and we should be fine. But Goga might just come back, and then hopefully player progression treats us like crazy well. So Duarte, that doesn't make any sense. Why is this man only a 79 overall after the season he just had? This man should be boosted up even higher than that. I assume it's because his potential is like down like so badly. So let's go check. His max potential, 2K has it at right now, is a 79. That's why this man can't go up. I'm obviously gonna boost that up after what he just did, and we're gonna put it at minimum potential like 83. I think it's fair to say after the season he just had that he should be boosting up way more than what he is. So I'm moving that up without hesitation. So let's go ahead, run into this next season with our brand new rotation. It's not that new, but hey, we almost won a championship last year, so I feel pretty good about our chances going into it this year. So third season, was not expecting this to be such a successful rebuild immediately. Power ranking only lands as number 21, which is a little weird based off what we did last year, but we'll see. So JD Davison, Duarte, Simmons, Sabonis, Miles Turner, Moses Brown, Royce O'Neal, Kendrick Nunn, and Isaiah Jackson. So, okay, I feel good. As far as shot tendency, just want to make sure, because sometimes 2K messes with these. Duarte is still high. Simmons, okay, cool. That's all good. Davidson, definitely wouldn't mind him taking some shots as well, of course. So just like that, we're going to go ahead, simulate season number 3, and let's see if we can actually win a championship this time. We have another most improved player in JD Davidson, 20 points, awesome stuff, obviously. Chris Finch, executive, or coach of the year. John Murphy is your executive. So, All-NBA first team, LaMelo's hurt. All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. Here's our all-defense first team, all-defense second team. Here's your all-rookie team. So, all right, here we go. So, I forgot last year. I apologize for this. I just now realized that we were the second seed. So, you guys probably didn't even see what happened against the Boston Celtics when I played them. So, that's my bad, but we're the third seed, so it shouldn't be that big of a problem this time. 22 points, 20 points. So, unfortunately, JD Davidson's going to miss some time. Hopefully, we'll be fine without him. We are playing the Orlando Magic, who usually have a pretty good rotation up to this point. Yeah, they do. Really solid rotation, actually. So, I'm a little nervous, not going to lie. Somebody playing, but now we get to play Orlando. Oh, my head's still kind of in the way. Holy crap, I did not realize that. Okay, this might sound weird on the mic, but I'm going to sit right here so you guys can see what happens. So many current round. Let's go. Oh, he's back. Let's go. Okay. And... okay, that was nerve-wracking, but we beat them in 7. Holy crap. Okay, we almost lost, but we got to the finals and beat the Toronto Raptors last time. We got RJ Hampton, Gary Trent Jr., OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, Achua, Siakam, Mohamed Bamba. So we beat this team last year. Can we do it again? Let's see. We're down 2-0, down 3-0, and no, we're not going to beat them. So pretty unfortunate. I really thought this year, you know, we'd win a championship, but it doesn't appear to be that way. So no way come back from like a, you know, 3-0 deficit, right? No, we lose in 5. So damn, okay. That makes me think, man. Minnesota wins the championship. So we made it to the finals last year. Only got to the second round this year. I felt pretty good about our chances. I really did. That's really unfortunate that that's the way it went. Okay. I mean, we're finishing high in the East. I feel like, I don't know. Do we trade Sabonis this offseason maybe? Is that what we do? Maybe that's what we have to do. I don't really know what else would upgrade this team. So maybe we trade Sabonis finally. I thought for sure that we had a formula that was going to achieve, and it just, up to this point, it didn't. So we got really close to winning a championship, but now I really have to think, what are we going to do? So in a sign and trade attempt, I guess I'm going to be trading Sabonis for a guy that's probably going to fit a little bit better next to Ben Simmons and Jaren Jackson Jr. I mean, that's the only thing I can think to do here, man. Just to make a little bit of an upgrade, maybe just a little bit of a better fit change, I guess I would say. And we signed Josh Hart, who probably will slide over to the backup shooting guard. So let's go ahead and do that, actually. So he goes down 1 overall, but that's good. So yeah, JD Davison, hopefully Chris Duarte develops a little bit more, obviously, as well. But that was the big move, really. That was basically all we could really do. So Jaren Jackson Jr., welcome to the team. Keegan Murray's back. And Duarte is still not moving, man. Okay, what is this? Like, why is he not... I didn't even know if I looked at the stats last year. Did I even look at the stats? Maybe I just jumped right in. 22 points. Man, the man is just not developing. Like, what is 2K doing? Man is leading us in scoring, is not up at all in overall. Like, come on. So we finish off this year, season number 4, I think this is. 2nd seed in the East. 23 points from JD Davison, 21 from Jaren Jackson, 18 from Chris Duarte, and 16 from Ben Simmons. I mean, this is the year we have to win it all. We're the 2nd seed in the East again. I know you guys can't even freaking see it. So, some of the plan, we get the Chicago Bulls. So, can I slide over in a way? No, I'm still in the way. So, I'm just going to tell you guys. Okay. Lonzo Ball, Mana Quickly, Kadari Richmond. I mean, they lost Zach LaVine. So, we should beat them. Still in a current round, and we beat them in 5. Okay, so we beat them in 5 games. Relatively simple. And now we get the Cleveland Cavaliers. Darius Garland, Sky Clark, Caleb Houston, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, Rashawn Holmes, PJ Washington, Lauri Markkanen, and Utah Watanabe. Okay, here we go. I mean, we have nothing to lose at this point. If we don't win it this year, it is what it is. A GG. So, in a current round, and we beat them in 5. And now we get to play the team that beat us yesterday in real life. The Detroit Pistons, Nikola Jovic. So, we're back in the Eastern Conference Finals, and I feel like our team is much better than what the Pistons look like, and TJ Warren might be out for some revenge. We got to be careful, but we should beat this team. So in a current round against Detroit, and we beat them in 6. Okay, now I get the Pelicans. Of course, the Pelicans, always scary to play. They came up with Victor as well. Wagner, Oladipo, Ingram, Zion still here. Here we go. Game 1, we're down 1-0. No surprise. Game 2, we even it up though, so we're not done yet. 156 to 107. Game 4, 3-1, and can we win in 5? No, win in 6 though, please? Yes, okay. So we've delivered the Indiana Pacers their NBA championship. I wish we would have done it last year with Sabonis here, but unfortunately got bounced out in the 2nd round. So here we go, man. That is how this video is going to end. I feel like, oh, Miles Turner got hurt. Oh, damn, okay. Ben Simmons, Jaren Jackson, JD Davison, Chris Duarte. I'm mad that Duarte's overall didn't go up at all. I feel like I changed it. It must have like reverted itself. I don't know. But hey, we still won a championship at the end of the day. Again, I want to hear you guys' thoughts on the current state of the Indiana Pacers and what you would do if you're the GM there. But other than that, this is Crushables saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.